When you need a towing service, there's one name you need to know. That's Christian's Towing Service in Mount Vernon. In business since 2007, there's no job too large or too small. If you need to tow something or move it from point A to point B, Christian's Towing can do it. And they offer emergency roadside assistance 24 hours a day, including their unlocking service if you happen to lock your keys in your car. One call does it all at Christian's Towing, and that number is 242-2477. Christian's Towing, where they never close. They're open 24 hours a day to serve you. Remember, if you need to move a vehicle or an unusual item from point A to point B, they do it at Christian's Towing in Mount Vernon. Family owned and operated since 2007. Christian's Towing and Unlocking Service in Mount Vernon. Hello again, basketball fans, and welcome back to Rend Lake College for the second of our two semifinals tonight here on Final Four night at the Boys Class L Junior High State Tournament. I'm Randy Olson courtside along with Ron Stannard, longtime basketball official. It is the Casey Junior High Rams of Mount Vernon taking on the Cougars of Carriel Junior High in O'Fallon. And boy, this ought to be a good one, and the winner will take on Centralia in the Class L state title game this Thursday. Ron?
Yeah, you know, this O'Fallon team looks like the Marion Wildcats to me down there, warming up with the blue and yellow.
Yep.
And one of these teams trying to get themselves a matchup with the Tigers of Centralia for the Class L championship.
And the Tigers looked pretty good tonight in their win over Belleville Whiteside, didn't they?
They did, led by a sixth grader and a seventh grader.
Yeah, about that. Definitely so. Well, let's talk about the Carriel Cougars. First of all, they are 24-4 on the season. They're coached by Rick Gibson. You might recognize that name. He used to coach at the high school there in O'Fallon, and actually, I believe, played his high school ball in Centralia. And they defeated Belleville Central in their quarterfinal game down here at the state tournament rather handily by a score of 66-42. And you and I remarked when we were watching that game the other day, if you just looked at the teams out on the floor, you would never know that O'Fallon was winning that game because based upon the personnel, it looked like they were overmatched by Belleville Central, but that was not the case, was it?
Yeah, no, they just flat out outplayed them.
They really did. The Casey Junior Rams of Mount Vernon, they come into tonight's game with a record of 22-2 under Coach Travis Pinkston, and this is his fifth season coaching the Junior Rams. He's had a lot of success there, and they defeated Harrisburg in their quarterfinal matchup down here at the tournament by a score of 50-34. They beat DuQuoin by 30 points in the regional championship to get down here. And, you know, he's got a lot of weapons too, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. I saw them play, you know, for the first time the other night in that quarterfinal contest. And, yeah, the Junior Rams can come at you a lot of different ways. And I think his comment was, you know, they are not only quick, but they've got some size as well, you know.
And one of the names you'll hear us talk about with the Junior Rams is a name you hear us talk about at the high school level, and that is Nesbitt. As Nazavian Nesbitt is the younger brother of the Nesbitt that plays for the high school Rams at Mount Vernon. So,
right, and he was Xavier was one of two double-figure scorers for the Junior Rams in that semifinal game. He had 13. They were led in scoring by David Barnes, who had 27 points in that game.
Well, and David Barnes just kind of took over the basketball game against Harrisburg and looked really, really good doing it. And he will probably be the tallest player on the floor tonight. He's very athletic for sure. And O'Fallon will maybe struggle to try to contain him tonight. O'Fallon's got a couple of really small guards that aren't very tall, but, man, they can handle the basketball, can't they?
Yeah, yeah.
And you'll meet them here in just a moment. We're talking about Blaha and Du. And we'll meet the Cougars here first of Carriel Grade School. Number 11 is Ian Du. He's a seventh grader. Number 22 is Miles Lowe. Number 23 is Braden Obzanski. Number 33 is Trey Haraski. And rounding out the starting five, number 34 is Ryder Bergmeyer. He is a seventh grader. But you will definitely see Maddox Blaha, number 5, out there quite a bit too for O'Fallon. Now for the Casey Junior Rams of Mount Vernon. A lot of good fans here tonight from Mount Vernon for this one. And they again will be starting number 3, Josh Crowder, an 8th grader. Malik Grissom, number 4, an 8th grader. Xavion Nesbitt, number 24, an 8th grader. Also Big David Barnes, number 25, an 8th grader. And Carter Oliver will be the other starter. And tonight I'm not sure if he's wearing 33 or 22. He's got 22 on tonight, looks like. All right. We'll see the Junior Rams of Mount Vernon cheerleaders do their opening cheer, and then we'll be ready for action. Again, Travis Pinkston and the Junior Rams, 22-2 on the season. Rick Gibson and the O'Fallon Cougars of Carriel Junior High, 24-4.
Not much time between these games down here, are there, Randy?
They slam them together pretty quick, so you had time to go to the bathroom. I didn't. So you might have to take over somewhere in the middle of this. I don't know. We'll see.
If people lose track of what's happening in the game, that's because I'm doing play-by-play.
Yeah. David Barnes is going to jump the center circle here for the Junior Rams against Obzanski. That's a name you don't hear too often. Braden Obzanski for O'Fallon. Tip is controlled by the Panthers. They'll take it in the front court. Get it down low. Here's a 15-footer that's up, and it hits the net. Obzanski scores.
Well, that took about 10 seconds.
Yep. Here is Barnes with it out front for the Junior Rams to Oliver. In the corner they work it now. Barnes tries to drive. Actually, that was Nesbitt on the drive, and it was knocked away.
It's a foul.
And the foul will actually go on Miles Lowe, his first. First foul of the game, out of bounds on the baseline to the Junior Rams. Nesbitt will trigger. Here's the alley-oop inside to Grissom. Back to Nesbitt, missed it, but there's the follow up and in by Crowder. Junior Rams just surrounded the basket that time and attacked it and put it back up and in. It's worth mentioning that this O'Fallon team did play Centralia earlier in the year. Centralia did beat them in the third place game of the O'Fallon tournament. So Centralia waits in the wings to take on the winner of this game in the Class L state championship game this Thursday night. But Centralia has played O'Fallon, and they've also played Casey. And Casey and Centralia split this year in their 2 meetings. Trey Haraski has it out front to Bergmeyer. Here's a drive, and the ball is slapped out of bounds by the Junior Rams. Getting a hand on it was Barnes. It'll be Cougars' ball. In it comes to Bergmeyer, and it's knocked away. Stolen by the Rams. Nesbitt all the way down. Left it short, and it's knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Casey Junior Rams. Yes, Nesbitt, the younger brother of Devontae Nesbitt of the high school Rams. Here's a pass inside to Grissom. His shot's missed, no good. Rebound by Haraski for O'Fallon. Haraski dribbled it off his foot there, but he goes back and picks it back up as he'll work against Crowder. Ball's loose, picked up. Rams with a steal. Trying to control it is Grissom. It's loose in the corner, and it goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Mount Vernon ball. As they said, the Carriel ball handler stepped on the sideline there, Ron.
Yeah, that Carriel team's got some great ball handlers. They really do.
They may be undersized, but they were undersized in their game against Belleville Central, but they didn't let that bother them at all. Here's a shot in the lane. It's up and in by Oliver. And Casey goes up by 2. 5:02 to play here in the opening quarter. O'Fallon looks to go inside. Ball slapped around. Saved by the Rams. And Barnes gets it. He throws it ahead to Nesbitt. And Nesbitt will circle back around and give it up to Grissom. Ball's loose. And Going to have a foul called on the Rams. Grissom with the personal, picks up his first. And the ball will be taken out of bounds right there by the O'Fallon bench. Team fouls are equal now at 1 apiece as the inbound comes into Miles Lowe, and he will work it up. Lowe working against Crowder. Goes to the right side. On the dribble with it is Dew. And there's a foul out front called on Grissom. That'll be his second.
He's going to have a seat.
Yeah, 2 quick ones on Grissom. He will take a seat. And checking in the game will be Noah Ellis, number 2 for Casey Junior Rams. Ellis is also an 8th grader. Giving up some size there, though, for sure, with Grissom going to the Pine. Miles Lowe will control it out front for O'Fallon. They'll bring it out to the top again and circle over to the left side to Dew. Dew tries to penetrate, now gives it up there to Obzanski. Trying a little weave action, and the jump in the passing lane is Nesbitt. He takes it away, takes it all the way down, and scores. Nesbitt with the steal and the deuce for the Junior Rams, and they go up 6-2. And falling to the floor there is one of the O'Fallon players.
Foul on Nesbitt.
As Haraski hit the deck. And that foul on Nesbitt's his first. That's 3 team fouls now on the Junior Rams. Out it comes to Miles Lowe. Lowe is working on Crowder. Junior Rams got quick hands jumping that passing lane, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They're playing some good D right now.
There's another one. Tipped away by Nesbitt. All the way down, he scores. Another steal and another deuce for the Casey Junior High Rams. Timeout on the court, charge to O'Fallon. Good start for the Rams.
Yeah, that length is really hurting O'Fallon right now.
Yeah, it is. They lead it 2, and we'll be back with more in a moment. Back here at Rend Lake College, Randy Olson along with Ron Standard. And Ron, you know, during our interview with Coach Travis Pinkston of the Rams prior to the game against Harrisburg in the quarterfinals, one of the things that he talked about that he was most proud of is the defense. And, you know, how they really get after it on defense, and we're seeing that here in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's definitely on display right now. Randy, every starter out there's got really long arms, and they're jumping those passing lanes. And they've got about, 3, 4, 5 steals already in this game.
All right, O'Fallon will bring it up. Down 8-2 here in the early going. We're halfway through this first quarter. With the ball out front is Dew. Dew is going to give it up to Haraski. There's a shot from the left corner. It won't go. Battle for the rebound, and the Junior Rams come away with it. Crowder has it. Gets it up to Oliver. Now over it comes to Nesbitt. Nesbitt inside the lane to Crowder. Put up the shot. Short. Cougars with a rebound. Here comes Haraski with it. Haraski tries to penetrate. Dishes it to the right. Now they'll try a skip pass. And it's stolen again. Jump in the passing lane was Noah Ellis. And another foul is called. Quick hands and great anticipation. And that foul's on Ian Dew. That's his first. And we got a whistle there at the scorer's bench. Well, we told you you'd see Maddox Blaha into the game for the Cougars. He is in there right now. He's a 7th grader, number 5, and he will be probably the shortest guy on the floor, but don't let that fool you. He can handle the ball as the shot is up and no good by Nesbitt. Rebound O'Fallon. Cougars on the move. All the way down. Shot is blocked. Swatted away by Barnes. Get it out of here, he said. 2:13 to play in the first quarter. Well, Barnes has been quiet on the offensive end, but he sure exerted himself defensively there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Here's Blaha with it. Works to the right wing. O'Fallon trying to get a quality shot off here. Here's one top of the key, and that's short.
I think that was blocked.
Yeah, I think they got a piece of it. Barnes with the rebound for the Junior Rams. Gets it up court. They try to go down low, and it's stolen, and the foul is going to be called. And that's going to go against Noah Ellis, his first. Minute 46 left here in the first quarter of play. Miles Lowe will bring it up for O'Fallon. Over to Blaha. Here's a shot off the dribble. It's in and out, no good by Obsansky, and rebound by the Junior Rams. Again, Nesbitt with it. Gets it ahead, and they lose it out of bounds. It's a turnover on Casey. Minute 24 left. Obsansky will get it too low, and now into the hands of Blaha it goes. Blaha will drive, puts up the shot, scores, and again, that's what he does. We saw that in the quarterfinals. Smallest guy on the floor, but he can take you to the hole.
Yeah, it was a good shot because the defender played good defense on that.
Barnes takes it to the rack and scores. David Barnes with a big bucket. Baseline off the window, and he gets fouled, and he'll have a chance for the three-point play. Stops the clock with 58 seconds left. Taking a seat on the bench is Noah Ellis. And in the game is Wyatt Evans, 7th grader for the Junior Rams. He gave him some really good minutes in the quarterfinal game and picked up a bucket in the process on a tip-in. So he's in the game right now for Casey. Here's a drive down the paint. Ball is slapped away by Evans and taken now by Barnes. And there's a foul. And Barnes was on his way to the promised land before he got fouled there.
Yeah, that's a smart foul.
11-4 Rams after the three-point play by Barnes. And there's another foul.
Yeah, he's putting two hands on him.
Yep.
You can get away with one if you take it off quick enough, but you can't put two hands on a guy.
And Blaha's going to pick up 2 quick fouls, and he'll have to take a seat on the bench. And checking back in will be Ian Dew. So one 7th grader sits down, another one comes in. 41 seconds left here in the first quarter play. Here's Nesbitt, and he loses the ball out of bounds. Just lost the handle. It's a turnover back to the Cougars. Miles Lowe gets it to Haraski. And now to Dew. Dew is working against Evans. Try to pass it inside the high post, and it's taken away and stolen. Barnes had it and stolen back, and now stolen again. It's a yo-yo out there as the ball is knocked out of bounds by the Panthers as they were getting the pass down to Evans as he was open down underneath. They couldn't quite thread the needle to him. Here it comes to Barnes in the paint. Barnes works up for the shot, got it, and he's fouled. David Barnes with a strong move on the out-of-bounds play. And he scores again for Casey to put the lead up to 9 points. And Big David will be at the line for another one. And the free throw is no good this time. And in the front court, O'Fallon gets a shot off, but then the horn sounds, and that is the end of the first quarter play. After one here at Rend Lake College, it's Casey Junior High Rams 13 and the O'Fallon Cougars 4. And we'll come back and bring you second quarter action in just a moment here live on AreaSports.net.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and your financial situation changes? Well, when you work with Tim Millenbein, your local Edward Jones financial advisor, he focuses on what is important to you. He'll help you create a personalized financial strategy backed by tools, advice, and resources available from Edward Jones. Contact Tim Millenbein today at 643-4502. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Back here at Rend Lake College, semifinals of the boys Class L Junior High State Tournament. Randy Olson along with Ron Standard. Your thoughts on that first quarter of play, Ron?
Wow, Randy, that defense by Casey Junior High is relentless.
Yeah.
And, you know, it doesn't matter who they got out there. They've used 7 or 8 players already, and every one of them can just, steal the basketball.
Wyatt Evans will stay on the court for Casey to start this second quarter play as he came off the bench there. And they go inside to Barnes. It's taken away. O'Fallon with a steal. Ahead it's Miles Lowe and knocked away from behind by Evans. And it's going to be Cougars basketball. Yeah, they allow their defense to create offense for them, for sure. As that shot is blocked by Barnes. And he comes out there with a spin move and takes it away and bounce passes it inside, and it's taken away on the steal. Cougars back the other way on the quick hands by Miles Lowe. Lowe into the front court, dishes it in the corner. Here's a high arching three. It's no good. And there's a good weak side rebound by Crowder. And we're going to have a timeout called by Travis Pinkston. He saw something he didn't like, and he wants to address it and address it right now, apparently.
Yeah, I say this a lot, Randy, but Carriel's in a game where they have to make shots.
You got to put the ball in the hole, don't you?
Oh, man.
You definitely got to.
I mean, they're going to have to start making some shots.
Again, Carriel did play Centralia this year, and Centralia beat them in the third place game of the O'Fallon tournament. And if you're wondering about Casey and Mount Vernon, or Casey and Centralia, should it come down to that? Well, they've played each other twice this year, and they split. Casey won the latter meeting and won it by double digits rather handily. But the first time they met, Centralia won. All right, here we go. Junior Rams with the basketball as Nesbitt will bring it up. Goes to Barnes on the right side, and back to Nesbitt as he'll direct some traffic as O'Fallon's in a 2-3 zone. Evans has it now. Evans to Oliver, and now to Barnes in the corner. Barnes will work in the paint, goes up strong, left it short, stays with it, back up, second effort by Nesbitt, no good, and somehow the Cougars come out of there with the ball. All the way down, coast to coast. Laying it up and in is Miles Lowe as he took it the length of the floor.
He did, coast to coast.
That was impressive for Miles Lowe and the Cougars. And they kind of needed that to stop the bleeding here a little bit.
They most certainly did.
And there's another steal by the Cougars. This one's pushed by Haraski up the court. And the jump ball is called, and possession arrow will favor the Cougars. They will keep it. Well, again, when we saw O'Fallon Carriel play Belleville Central, they looked to be outsized at just about every position, but nonetheless, O'Fallon came away with a 24-point victory in that game. So they're not going to be intimidated. Here's a shot baseline. That's no good. Rebound by Oliver. He's going to race to the other end. The shot is up and good. Coast to coast again for the Rams. The lead is back to 9. And that's a turnover. Cougars threw it cross court, but threw it in the seats. 4:52 left here in the first half. Class S and Class M tournaments have been completed. Congratulations to the Woodlawn Warriors, the Class S state champion. They won that on Saturday. And last Thursday night, Nashville won the Class M title.
For the second year in a row.
Yeah. And in case you're interested, Casey beat both those teams this year. Beat the S champion and the M champion. As Barnes goes up for the shot, missed it. Rebound by the Cougars. They'll push it to the other end. All the way up, blocked out of bounds by Barnes.
Yeah, even when they get to the hole, Mr. Barnes says no.
Yeah, he's quite the defender there.
I mean, he's done that about 3 times now. They've gotten all the way to the rack.
A couple of pretty impressive rejections, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, rejecting them with authority.
And show you how impressive that Class S Woodlawn team is. They lost by 2 points.
2 points to Casey, yeah, and that was their only loss of the season. That was a game that we did at the Summersville Shootout. And you can watch that game in archive, and it's a classic, that's for sure. Miles Lowe out there for O'Fallon. They punch it inside. Here's a turnaround. It's up and in. Obzanski scores on the turnaround. Back to a 7-point game as Evans brings it up. They get it down low, and the shot's up and in by Barnes. Barnes with the easy deuce underneath. They don't really have anybody that can match up to Barnes.
No.
Get him that low on the block and get him the ball. There's not much to defend him.
And he's left-handed. That's deceptive.
Mm-hmm. Here's a drive by Miles Lowe, and it's lost out of bounds. Foul's going to be called instead.
Yeah, it's on Lowe, his second.
Lowe missed the shot, then committed the foul. Might have been one of those frustration fouls. Checking in, Ryder Bergmeyer back in for O'Fallon.
I mean, even when Barnes does not block the shot down there, he's altering every shot.
Sure. No, you're exactly right. Makes you think twice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That'll send Xavion Nesbitt to the line for the Junior Rams as Casey's in the one and bonus. Misses the shot, but Barnes gets the rebound. And he'll bring it back out. And the Rams don't have to get in any big hurry here. They lead it by 9. Now Oliver with it. They feed it down low to Nesbitt, and he lost it out of bounds. It's a turnover. Checking back in is Malik Grissom. And he'll replace Evans for Casey. Under 3 minutes to play here in the first half. Lowe will bring it up for O'Fallon. He's a nice player. He got some quickness for him. Waha back in for the Cougars. Here's a shot in the lane. That's no good. And getting the rebound, guess who? David Barnes for the Junior Rams. Gets it over to Oliver. Backdoor cut. Shot missed in there by Nesbitt. Might have been blocked by O'Fallon.
Yeah, I think it was blocked by Obzanski.
Lowe kicks it in the corner. There's a 3-ball up and in. And that was a nice looking shot by Bergmeyer. Bergmeyer hits the triple. Back to a 6-point game. On the other end, answering back is Malik Grissom. He says, if you can do it, I can do it too. Give me the rock and let me show you. Blaha back in the front court for the Cougars. That ball's loose on the floor, and it's picked up by Crowder. Crowder's going to motor the other end and puts it up and in. Takes it all the way after the steal.
Boy, that was, they got it down to 6.
Yeah.
And now it's 11 in a hurry.
It was a Ram blitz after they got it down. The Rams defense has blitzed them. Here's Blaha down the paint, puts up the shot, short. Offensive rebound, back up and in. Back up and in by Obzanski. Minute 12 left here in the first half. In the paint, shot up, off the mark, no good by Crowder. Rebound O'Fallon. Haraski will bring it up, and Haraski's going to be fouled. Well, that was a point-blank shot that time that the Rams could not convert. 57 seconds left here in the first half. Lowe with the basketball for the Cougars. Guarded by Barnes. He tries to turn around, the up and under move, and it's blocked. He gets stuffed by Barnes, and here's the outlet pass. A beautiful pass down to Nesbitt for the deuce. What an outlet pass by Barnes after the block. That was pretty. 33 seconds left. Here's Haraski with it. Haraski out to Blaha. 21 seconds left now. Blaha inside the paint. Missed the shot. Again, he's not afraid to go in there at all. The seventh grader's got some game despite his short stature. That foul's going to be on the Cougars, and that's going to send to the line Carter Oliver. 13 seconds left on the clock. And that free throw is no good. We got a lane violation. So I'll wave that one off, and we'll shoot another one here. Do we have another violation?
No, we had a lane violation on the first of a 1-and-1, I guess. So he made that one. So
Oliver made that one. He gets another one, and he makes them both. So it's 26-13 as the Junior Rams have doubled them up now. 10 seconds left. Here's a drive, and that one's rejected. But a foul's going to be called. As taking it inside was Miles Lowe, and he'll go to the line with 3 seconds left.
Even when they beat their man off the dribble, Mr. Barnes is there to slap it out of bounds.
Yep.
That's only his first foul, Randy, and he's got about 5 or 6 block shots.
Well, he makes you think about every shot you put up in the paint, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That shot's no good by Lowe.
It's like, okay, I beat my man, but you know what's waiting when you get to the rim.
Yeah, exactly.
Mr. Barnes.
And the free throw's good on the second one. Here's the inbound to Barnes. He's going to let it go from the volleyball line. And didn't miss by much. After one half of play here, a pretty impressive first half for the KC Junior High Rams of Mount Vernon. They lead it in this semifinal game over O'Fallon Carriel, 26-14. We'll come back, take a look at our first half stats, talk more about this game and about this Class L tournament, all coming up here live on AreaSports.net.
Kelly Electric in McLeansboro is a name you can trust for all of your heating and cooling needs, whether it be for your home or your business or your farm. Andy Kelly at Kelly Electric has many years of experience and carries many of the top brands to meet your heating and cooling needs. Whether it's a new furnace you need, a central air conditioning system, or one of the new high-efficiency mini-split systems, Andy Kelly at Kelly Electric can handle the job. Call him at 643-2752. Kelly Electric in McLeansboro. If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area. Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday. Vaughn Equipment is a family-owned and operated business in Fairfield that's committed to providing quality equipment to the farm, construction, tractor-trailer, marine, and oil field industries. They feature a great selection of new and pre-owned trucks, trailers, farm equipment, construction equipment, and rental equipment. Their inventory changes weekly, and you can see it all in person or on their website. Whatever you're looking for to do the job right, Vaughn Equipment can help you. They're located at 1102 South 1st Street in Fairfield, or call 842-3500.
Well, back here at Rend Lake College, the site for the boys Class L Junior High State Tournament. A pretty impressive first half here for the Casey Junior Rams of Mount Vernon. They lead O'Fallon 26-14 as they try to punch their ticket to the championship game against Centralia this Thursday night. Your thoughts on that first half there, Ron?
Well, Randy, 2 13-point quarters there for the Casey Rams, which gives them a total of 26 points. And I'm not keeping steals or block shots, but
they got a bunch of them.
They got a slew of them. A slew of them. And let's start with the Cougars of O'Fallon Carriel. They have 4 players made the scoring column in that first half. They were led in scoring by Braden Obzanski, who has 6. Ryder Bergmeyer came off the bench and hit a 3-pointer for a total of 3. Miles Lowe has 3 points, and Maddox Blaha has 2 for a total of 14. They were 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Thanks to my good buddy Billy Rocket, I've got the field goal percentage here for O'Fallon in that first half. They made 5 out of 19 for 26%. For the Junior Rams of Mount Vernon, all 5 starters have made the scoring column. They were led by David Barnes, who has 7. He's got a slew of block shots, and the team has a slew of steals. And Xavion Nesbitt had 6 points. Carter Oliver had 6 points. Josh Crowder has 4 points, and Malik Grissom, who spent some time on the bench with 2 fouls, has 3 points. For a total of 26, the Junior Rams were 3 out of 6 from the free throw line, and they shot 11 out of 23 for 48% from the field.
That's pretty good. Of course, a lot of those were layups, too, after steals.
Right.
You know. But still, that's pretty impressive.
That's good shooting for a junior high basketball team.
Well, I think the other key stat that you mentioned there, Ron, is the fact that the Junior Rams have all 5 players in the scoring column, everybody getting involved.
Right, and nobody in double figures. I mean, you got 7, 6, 6, 4, and 3. So yeah, definitely spreading the wealth.
And it all starts with defense, and that defense is creating offense for them tonight.
Yes, it is. A lot of offense.
Yeah, really are.
The majority of their offense. Yeah, they're not having to run any set plays.
Right.
Yeah,
26-14 is our halftime score, and again, the winner will take on Centralia for the Class L state title on Thursday night at 7:30. The loser of this game will play at 6 o'clock in the third place game on Thursday night against Belleville Whiteside as we wrap up the Class L tournament this week. Again, we want to thank the Southern Illinois Junior High School Athletic Association for allowing us to bring games your way this year from Rend Lake College. It's certainly been a lot of fun in the Class S, Class M, and the Class L tournaments. And also thanks to the administration, IT people, and marketing people here at Rend Lake College, too, for setting us up with our internet and our little perch here that we have to be able to bring the games your way and give you a nice vantage point from where we're sitting at Rend Lake College, and certainly hope that you have been enjoying the broadcast. Something you're going to add there? Okay. Well, we'll step aside for just a moment and let you hear from some more of our sponsors, and then we'll return with second half action in just a moment here live at AreaSports.net.
If you're looking for a weekend getaway or a unique vacation out in the wilderness and in a rustic environment, you need to try the Cedar Hill River Cabins. Located along the Ohio River just 5 miles from Elizabethtown, it's a great escape with nature and yet all the comforts of home. The Cedar Hill River Cabins, you got to see them for yourselves. There's 7 different cabins to choose from and everything you need to have a wonderful getaway. Find out more information by going on their website at cedarhillrivercabins.com.
Hello, Fox fans. Teffer Motors is proud of our school, proud of our community, and proud to be your hometown Chevy Buick dealer. Whatever it is that you're currently driving, come see us and let's trade. We are happy to be a sponsor of this broadcast and always happy to make a deal at Teffer Motors, your hometown source for all of your automotive needs. Thank you for your support, and let's go Foxes!
Welcome back here to the Boys Junior High State Tournament, the Class L edition, as we are in Final Four semifinal night. As you see our score here at halftime, the Casey Junior High Rams of Mount Vernon leading O'Fallon 26-14. You might be wondering, well, when's the last time Mount Vernon was here? Well, they won the Class L title just a few years ago prior to COVID. That was in 2020, and that would have been in February of that year, which would have been right as COVID was breaking out.
Right before 1 month before they shut
before
everything
was
down.
Shut down. They won it. They won it over Bell Valley that year, and good grief, they won the championship game that year by 35 points in 2020.
That was Mount Vernon?
That was Mount Vernon,
so those kids are what, Randy, the 8th graders anyway would be what, juniors that's playing on the varsity this year?
That would be about right, yeah. So that would be like Devontae Nesbitt.
Yeah, exactly.
And now his younger brothers here playing. Prior to that, though, Mount Vernon was not in the championship game until you go way back to 1995.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, and the Junior Rams won it in 95 over Murfreesboro. And then prior to that, you got to go back to the Jamar Sanders era of 84, 85, 86, 87 when they won 4 titles in a row.
Well, that shows you it's not easy to do because Mount Vernon has had some really good high school teams in those years when they weren't down here. So.
Right, and there's been many years they've gotten down here but haven't gotten to the championship game.
But, of course, there's a lot of feeder schools at Mount Vernon. There's been some great players come from there as well.
Sure. So. Yeah, no question about it. Well, if you are O'Fallon, what do you got to do here in the second half?
Make shots.
I knew you were going to say that. See, I led you right into that, didn't I? I knew you were going to say that.
You just threw me a softball.
That's right, I sure did.
Fastball right down the middle of the plate.
And if you're the Casey Junior Rams, you just keep doing what you're doing to get you here. Yeah. And that's just play that good defense.
Oh, yeah.
Share the ball.
Yeah.
Attack the basket. And rebound, and that's really what they've been doing. As the teams change ends, of course, we start the second half, and here's a steal to begin it for O'Fallon as Blaha takes it in, and he gets fouled by Nesbitt. So that will send Maddox Blaha to the line. His dad, Ryan, is one of the assistant coaches for O'Fallon.
I've said this for the last 2 weeks we've been down at Randy. There's a lot of facets to the game of basketball.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, it's who scored the most points.
That's how you measure it. That's the difference between winning and losing.
Yep.
Got to put it in the hole, and Blaha does on his second one. Well, let's see how the Junior Rams answer now. They get in the front court to Crowder. Down low, they work it. There's Barnes, and he scores. And again, O'Fallon really doesn't have anybody to match up size-wise with Barnes in the lane.
No.
And very few teams do.
No, not at this level.
Yeah, pretty tough. Very athletic. Here's Lowe with it. They drive down the lane. They'll dish it in the corner for a three, and that's off the mark, no good by Bergmeyer. Stuck back up, no good. And this time coming away with it is Oliver. On the move for the Junior Rams. All the way down and has it stolen as Miles Lowe jumps to the passing lane. Lowe's back up for the Cougars. He'll leave it for Haraski and back to Lowe again. Now to Blaha. Blaha will put up the three over Barnes, and he gets fouled by Barnes.
Going to get 3 shots.
And Barnes picks him up.
Yeah, good sportsmanship there.
Yeah, and that'll be 3 free throws coming up here for Maddox Blaha.
But that was the tallest player on the floor, guarding the smallest player on the floor, out beyond the three-point line.
Well, actually, they're not going to shoot free throws. Everybody was lined up at the line. And the O'Fallon fans were not happy about that. They thought he was shooting 3 free throws.
You know what they're calling? They're saying that foul came after the shot is what they're saying.
Oh, after the shot. Okay.
Yeah. And then we're not in the 1-and-1 yet, so it's out of bounds.
Lowe missed the shot but got the rebound, and they'll reset the offense.
He had come back down to the floor and completed the shot and then got fouled. So that's what happened.
All right. Again, that's words from a 30-year veteran officiating sitting next to me.
So just a regular foul. We're not
David Barnes, look out.
Oh!
There's a flush. That's a big-time dunk by David Barnes, and that brings the house down. A very emphatic stuff by David Barnes after the steal. Down to 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter as Blaha misses a shot. Yeah, he can do it all, can't he?
We didn't have to pay to get in, Randy, but that was worth the price of admission.
That was nice. Yep, that definitely brought the crowd to their feet. Inside Barnes again. And there's going to be a foul called. That's going to be a charge that time on David Barnes.
We got him with a hook.
Uh-huh.
That's his third foul.
Well, they need to keep him on the floor.
Yeah, they got him with the swim stroke.
The swim stroke, yes. It's a good way to describe it.
The hook.
The hook. Yeah, he's getting a few words from Travis Pinkston down there, his coach. Well, he's a difference maker out there on the floor, so you want to keep him out there.
He might be.
Shot is put up, no good. Offensive rebound, though, and back up again on the follow by Bergmeyer, and he gets fouled, and Bergmeyer will go to the line.
He's going to be looking for varsity time next year.
Well, if he comes in with the right attitude and works hard, we'll see what happens. And he may grow some more, too.
Yeah.
I'm sure Zeke Light will look forward to getting his hands on him at the freshman level, but I'm sure that Coach Holloway, Coach McClure would like to maybe see him work into some other stuff, too. We'll see what happens. Long three is no good by Oliver, and on the rebound we got a whistle and a foul, and that's going to send Josh Crowder to the line, and he has crashed the boards on the weak side, got the rebound, and got fouled.
That's 3 fouls on Lowe.
And they need to keep him on the floor.
They do. Barnes has 3 for the Junior Rams.
Because Lowe is arguably the best athlete on the floor for O'Fallon. 4 team fouls this half on Mount Vernon, 2 on O'Fallon, as another free throw is coming here. And that's no good by Crowder. He missed them both. Cougars back in the front court. On the high school level, they're known as the Panthers. But at the junior high level, at Carriel and O'Fallon, they are the Cougars. Same colors, though, as the high school Panthers. Here's a drive in the paint against Barnes. A little fadeaway is up and in by Obzanski, and Barnes had to be careful that time as Obzanski took it in against him. Nesbitt gets it across, and the shot is up and in by Oliver. Strong move to the paint that time. Cougars back the other way. Shot put up on the turnaround by Bergmeyer. 3:27 to go here in the third quarter of play. Almost a steal as going up high to get it was Barnes.
Nice pass.
They'll dish it in the corner now. And
another nice pass.
And that's going to be a charging foul called as Crowder did make a nice pass, but he also ran over the defender in the process. So that's a charging foul.
Pass and crash.
Yeah, pass and crash is exactly what happened there. Cougars will bring it back up again. Miles Lowe with it.
You know, Randy, if they was to hit a three here, they're within single digits.
Uh-huh. Bergmeyer, almost a steal. Lowe comes out to get it from him. Now to Blaha again. Again, Lowe, and the ball is tied up, and the jump ball called. Possession arrow is going to leave it here with the Cougars. Getting in defensively that time was Oliver. He's going to get up. A lot of high school games around the area tonight, too, and we'll have all the scores for you on our website scoreboard a little bit later on here at AreaSports.net.
Yeah, my buddy Mike Morgan just let me know the Illini are down by 13.
Uh-oh. Here's a pass to Barnes as he was one of the trailers, and he put it up and in. 2:19 to play. Here's Blaha with a floater in the lane. It's in and out, no good. Barnes with the rebound.
In and out.
It was about halfway down, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Down on the baseline.
Good pass.
Pass inside, but it's short by Crowder. Here's a shot from the elbow. That won't go by Grissom. And ball is picked up. Nesbitt all the way in and scores. Nesbitt with that quick speed. And he motors to the basket, and Casey pushes that lead out to 16 points with 1:47 to go here.
They score
in the third quarter.
Bunches, don't they, Randy?
They can do it. They can do it. We'll be right back.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
Back here at Rend Lake College, Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard. Pretty impressive show put on here by the Casey Junior Rams so far. And again, I know I've said it a couple of times, but it's true. The defense creates offense for them.
Yeah, you cannot let up if you're on offense playing against the Junior Rams.
Ian Dew is back in for O'Fallon. He'll bring it up. Gives it off to his playmaker Blaha, who dishes it in the lane. The shot is up and in by Obzanski.
He's having a good game, Randy. He's in double figures.
Here's a pass underneath intended for Ellis. It goes out of bounds as Noah Ellis is checked back in for Casey. Here's a shot put up in the lane. No, it won't go. Back up again by Nesbitt, no good. Couple opportunities there, but they couldn't convert. So O'Fallon will take it the other way. Long three is put up.
Oh.
In and out, no good by Obzanski.
That was 3/4 of the way down.
Yeah, just too much spin on it, I guess. Here's a shot from the right wing. That won't go. Offensive rebound. Nesbitt back up and in. He had inside rebounding position. Fundamentals. Fairfield leads Flora after 1 quarter, 13-2. Senior night at Flora. Who hit that three-pointer?
Obzanski.
Obzanski again.
Obzanski, he's got 13.
Down to 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. That shot is blocked. Cougars on the move. Blaha from the right wing. He got it. Nothing but net from the little guy. And all of a sudden it's back to a 10-point game. I told you they weren't going to be intimidated. They weren't intimidated at all by Belleville Central.
Down 16. They hit 2 quick threes. Got it back to 10.
Yep. 6.4 seconds left. It's Casey ball out of bounds on the baseline.
So they've actually gained ground this quarter.
They have. You know, and they just did that little spurt with Miles Lowe on the bench. He just checks back in.
Yeah.
All right. Triggering it in will be Wyatt Evans. And we got a crash and a foul. Crash and a foul there. And it's going to be out of bounds.
That's 4 fouls on Lowe.
Yeah, again, they need to keep him on the bench, but he's going to have to go to the bench right now. Here Evans gets it in. The turnaround by Crowder won't go, and that's horn sounds. That's the end of 3 quarters of play. After 3 in this second semifinal game tonight, the Casey Junior High Rams of Mount Vernon lead O'Fallon Carriel 38-28. The winner will take on Centralia in the Class L State Championship game coming up this Thursday night. And we'll come back with fourth quarter action here in just a moment on AreaSports.net.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
Well, back here at Rend Lake College, and Ron, even though we've talked about how well Casey has played tonight, O'Fallon actually outscored them in that third quarter, didn't
they? They did, Randy. I mean, this team is impressive. I mean, you've got to see them in person to understand that they just, like you keep saying, will not go away. They play hard.
They do.
They just play hard, and there's no way they should be within 10 points of this team.
Well, and again, we were so shocked when they beat Belleville Central the way they did in the quarterfinals. They won that game by 24 points.
Yeah, they're very impressive.
And Belleville Central was bigger than them at every position, but it didn't matter. Here's a drive inside. The shot is up, no good by Oliver, and foul is called on the Cougars. So free throws forthcoming here for the Rams. Well, again, this Carriel Cougars bunch is 24-4 on the season. So, you know, you don't win 24 out of 28 games without, really bringing a big effort every night. And that's what they've done.
Right. And over there in that Metro East area, they're probably playing some pretty good teams.
I'd say Rick Gibson gets a lot out of these guys.
Yeah, well coached.
Mm-hmm.
Well coached team.
Because they do a lot of fundamental things right. 1 out of 2 at the free throw line that time as the Cougars bring it back up. Lowe is on the floor for O'Fallon, playing with 4 fouls, but they really need him out there. Here's a drive in the paint. Obzanski missed the shot, and it's rebounded by the Rams. Nesbitt with it. Nesbitt to Oliver, now to Evans. Evans lost the handle, and the Cougars come away with it. Here's Blaha with it. Blaha tries a little pick and roll, and it's stolen away. Here's Nesbitt going free on the other end, and he scores. The Rams sniffed out that pick and roll that time and got the steal and got the bucket as a result. Here's Dew with it. Out to Blaha. .5:47 to play in the game. They go into the high post. Here's a turnaround. It's up and in by Obzanski.
Well, he's having a good game.
He really is.
I believe he's got 15, which will be half of their points.
Almost a steal. Nesbitt gets it back. And timeout is called by Coach Pinkston. He wants to make sure this one doesn't get away from him. Got a double-digit lead right now, but O'Fallon is still coming at him. 5:27 to go in the game. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
This broadcast is made possible by Wiggins Law Office in McLeansboro. They specialize in areas of law such as divorce, family law, mediation, as well as parenting time and parenting responsibility. If you're seeking to establish parenting time or parenting responsibility, otherwise known as custody, you need the guidance and experience of the Wiggins Law Firm. Custody cases are often difficult, complex, and hard to navigate alone. They can help guide you through the complicated legal process. Contact Wiggins Law, LLC in McLeansboro. They're on Jackson Street, and their number is 643-4488.
Well, if this game holds serve like it appears that it might, and Casey advances to the championship game on Thursday night against Centralia, you could see an intriguing matchup in the paint between Kenny Bratton and David Barnes. Here's the inbound to Wyatt Evans. Almost a steal. It is a steal. O'Fallon has it. They get it out to Blaha. Shot up? No. Lowe with the rebound. He goes back up, scores. And it's down to single digits all of a sudden here, Ron. 41-32. Here's Barnes. Back out. It comes to Crowder. Shot from the right wing. Yes! Evans with the three ball. That was big.
Yeah, that was big. That was big. I mean, if they don't score there.
Pushes the lead back up to 3. Evans hit the deck, and the layup was put up and in. Back to a 10-point game. Here's Barnes again. Barnes down the paint, missed the shot, battles for the rebound. It's picked back up. It's kicked out to Nesbitt now. 4:19 left in the game. Inside the paint. They try to dump it down low. They say it's off Barnes. It's a turnover. A turnover back to the Cougars, and Oliver checks out of the game, and Grissom comes in.
They could get it down to 7 or so this time.
Here they come. On the right side, the shot is up, no good by Obzanski, but they get the offensive rebound, and he puts it back up and again. Obzanski stayed with it, got the rebound, and put it in the hole. That's an 8-point game. O'Fallon will not go away. Shot from the right wing, yes. It's a big 3-ball by Malik Grissom.
That was big.
Grissom gives the Rams another 11-point lead. 3:39 to go in the game. Here's a drive down the paint. Shot won't go by Haraski. Layup on the other end won't go by Nesbitt. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be Rams ball. Nesbitt didn't take any time at all getting down the floor that time. Here's the inbound out to Barnes. Barnes over to Grissom. Inside the paint, shot short. Rebound by Lowe. For O'Fallon. He throws it ahead to Dew. Dew gets it over for a three-pointer. Nope, no good by Obzanski. And it's rebounded by the Rams, but then it's stolen, and then stolen back. Barnes with the ball, 3 minutes to go in the game. Barnes down the lane, goes to work, and he's fouled as he left it just a little bit short, and he'll go to the line for 2 free throws, and I think that foul is on Obzanski.
Yeah, I believe so.
And timeout O'Fallon.
His third.
Timeout O'Fallon with 2:57 to go in the game. Rams lead it by 11. And we'll be back with more from Rend Lake College in just a moment.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB To-Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB To-Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Well, I got to tell you, this Cougars bunch from Carriel O'Fallon, they're a gutsy bunch. They really are a gutsy bunch.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, a lot of teams, you get down by 12 or 13 to Casey, you're going to fold. But they won't. They just keep coming back at you. They just won't fold.
They've had some daggers thrown at them by Casey, 3-pointers when they worked their butt off to get back in the game. But they're an entertaining team to watch.
They are gutsy. David Barnes will be at the line for the Rams as we come back after the timeout.
But you also, you give Casey credit, too. They've answered the bell when they've come at them.
They have.
Because they have come at them.
They had a big 3-pointer by Evans and then had a big 3-pointer by Grissom.
That's right.
Barnes makes the first free throw.
When those shots were made, if
missed
they didn't,
it. Back up and in by Nesbitt. Yeah, if they don't make those shots.
If they don't make those and they come down and score, it's a 5-6 point ball game.
Sure. Changes the whole complexion of the game. Well, O'Fallon needs points now. They're down 14. Do they have another little mini run in them?
Yeah, this might be the biggest lead.
And that foul is going to be called on Nesbitt. And that will be...
Both teams will now be on the next foul.
Yes, that's right. That's right. That's team foul number 6. Here's the inbound to Blaha. Maddox Blaha. And he is fouled by Nesbitt. Nesbitt was coming up to try to grab the ball out of the back door, steal it, but he got a little bit of the arm instead, and that's going to send Maddox Blaha to the line. 7th grader. 2:32 to play in the game. Got it. Again, his dad, one of the assistant coaches there for O'Fallon.
Yeah, we don't know what else is out there, Randy, at the junior high level, but I think you're going to see some of these players down here next year.
All right. Good chance you will. Good chance you will. Second one is no good. A rebound by Crowder for the Rams. Now ahead to Evans. Evans in the corner. Here's a shot from the baseline. It hits the side of the backboard. Rebound by O'Fallon. Miles low again. Out to Blaha.
He's getting a lot of minutes. He didn't start the game, did he, Randy?
No, he didn't. He came off the bench. And that's a timeout by Pinkston. Just as a steal was taking place. 2:03 to play in the game. Junior Rams trying to put the icing on the cake for this one. Back with more in a moment.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Contact Lynn Braden in McLeansboro for an auto quote today.
Well, again, if you're wondering what happened in the first semifinal tonight, it was Centralia over Belleville Whiteside by a score of 41-33. So Centralia is in the Class L state championship game this Thursday night. Whiteside is in the third place game. Junior Rams trying to join them in that championship game this Thursday. And they're 2:03 away from doing that as it comes into Nesbitt. Nesbitt to Grissom, and we have a whistle and a foul.
My guess is there's been some Centralia-Mount Vernon matchups in that championship game.
Yeah, but it's been a while. You got to go way back.
Yeah.
Way back. So I think there'll be some people here Thursday night. What do you think?
yeah, if it's Centralia-Mount Vernon.
Yeah.
And there's probably not any, there's no varsity games that night.
No. Grissom at the free throw line missed it. Here comes Lowe back in the front court for the Cougars. Out to Obzanski. Now Blaha. Back to Lowe. He'll let it fly from three. It won't go. The Cougars get the rebound. Blaha has it back. He'll put up a three ball. No, but they get another rebound. Haraski has it. Cougars are still fighting for the ball. Minute 27 left. Lowe has it. He works in the paint, goes up for the shot and missed it. Rebound Nesbitt this time for Casey, and he's going to get fouled as he gets bumped by Haraski and will walk to the other end, and free throws will be forthcoming by Xavier Nesbitt.
Blaha's one of them kids, he's probably got his own gym at home. He spends all his time in it.
You know, I have a feeling he takes a lot of shots. He just seems like he'd be that kind of a kid that just gym rat. Playing all the time.
He's just got that look, man.
He does.
He is a baller.
He is.
And he's got his own gym at home.
He is. And he had his foot on the line. Foot on the line, Nesbitt. O'Fallon ball. Blaha in the front court. Gives it to Lowe. They try to go down into the paint. Get it down to Obzanski, and he's fouled. And Obzanski will goes to the line for the Cougars, as that foul was called on Noah Ellis. Ellis will go out of the game, and Malik Grissom will come back in for the Rams. 66 seconds left in this one. Rams should be able to hold on here. But O'Fallon's not waving the white flag yet. They make the first free throw.
They won't.
And he got the second one. 11-point game. Inbound to Oliver, now to Barnes. Barnes across the timeline, trying to play keep away, and they're going to foul David Barnes, and he'll go to the line for the Rams. Stops the clock with 57 seconds left. And that foul was on Trey Haraski, another seventh grader. You know, Blaha, Dew, and Haraski and Bergmeyer, all seventh graders for this O'Fallon team.
Wow.
They've had a lot of minutes out there combined tonight as free throw is made by Barnes. We'll recap it for you here. Casey led after one quarter, 13-4. They led by 12 at the half, 26-14. O'Fallon actually outscored them in the third quarter, as it was a 10-point game after three. And it's a 13-point game right now, as the three-pointer is put up by Obzanski. It's no good. Save from going out of bounds by Lowe. Obzanski's got it back. He'll fire another three. No. And it's rebounded by Oliver. He'll throw it down. And this is going to be an easy layup on the other end for Malik Grissom. Down to 27 seconds left. Long three. No, that won't go. And another foul is going to be called, and I think that's going to send Nesbitt to the line. 18 seconds left. It's going to be the Casey Junior Rams of Mount Vernon against the Centralia Tigers for the Class L title this Thursday night. That'll tip at roughly 7:30, immediately following the third place game at 6, which will be between Belleville Whiteside and this O'Fallon Carriel team. We'll be here to bring you the championship game. I don't know if we're going to do the third place game or not. We'll talk that over. But we'll bring you the championship game for sure. O'Fallon with the rebound. Here's Lowe with a three-pointer. And that's going to be the end. And we're going to dribble it out. The Junior Rams of Casey, Mount Vernon, improved to 23-2 on the season. They have punched their ticket to the championship game. A date with the Centralia Tigers this Thursday night. O'Fallon falls to 24-5 with the loss. Ron will total up our stats, and we'll come back and share those with you in just a moment. It's a Mount Vernon Centralia Championship this Thursday.
Farm Credit Illinois understands every dollar counts, and that's why we offer options and programs to make farm loans that work for you. FCI member Dean Wearies says his FCI loan officer works with him to provide customized loans that fit his operation.
Farm Credit employees have been very good about helping us do whatever changes is necessary that makes it the best case for us.
When shopping for ag financing, keep Farm Credit Illinois in mind, where we deliver farm loans that work for you.
Building relationships, supporting the community, and service. These are the things Country Financial stands for. They're more than just an office you may pass by as you drive through town. They're neighbors who lend a helping hand and support the fabric of our community, including charitable organizations, sports, financial education, and civic organizations. Since you're already neighbors, get together and chat. Call your local Country Financial representative, Chad Mitstarfer in Norris City, at 378-3193 to talk about the things that are important to you and how he can help you protect them.
Houghton's Pizza House in McLeansboro has been serving up delicious pizza and sandwiches since 1978. That's over 40 years. It's great food at a great price. You can choose from their specialty pizza such as veggie pizza, taco pizza, supreme pizza, or create your own pizza masterpiece and choose from the toppings that you like. Dick and Lucille and their staff are ready to serve you Tuesday through Sunday from 4 p.m. till 10 p.m. at Houghton's Pizza House. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Houghton's Pizza House, a Southern Illinois tradition since 1978.
The difference between profit and loss is razor thin in today's market. Luckily, your GSI dealer is there to help you stay in the black. Capturing futures carry and improving your basis with increased on-farm storage on average could earn a 50-cent per bushel difference. Taking advantage of early harvest and saving with on-farm drying makes a profitability difference. Proven and dependable grain systems that boost your bottom line, that's the GSI difference.
How do you measure success? In points? In wins? Or trophies? At Shelter Insurance, we measure success in the quality of our products and services, in our community support, in being there when you need us most. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Agent Melissa Walden.
Josh Foster at Foster Ventures LLC is a friend to the area farmers. He is your dealer for Mershman Seeds, DeKalb Asgrow, Brevant, and Armor Seed. They also have access to all major chemical brands as well as generic chemicals. There are special seed purchases going on right now, and you can save thousands. Book your seed now and pay later. Find out more. Call Josh Foster at area code 618-308-0474.
Well, this one is a final. The Casey Junior Rams of Mount Vernon are victorious here at the semifinals of the Class L State Tournament. They defeat O'Fallon Carriel tonight 54-39. Tell us how it happened, Ron Standard.
All right, Randy, for the O'Fallon Carriel Cougars. They were led in scoring by Braden Obzanski, who had 19 points tonight.
Wow.
They only had 4 players in the scoring column. He was the only one in double figures. Maddox Blaha came off the bench and finished with 9 points. Ryder Bergmeyer, I believe he was a starter. I'm sorry. He had 6 points. And Miles Lowe had 5 points for a total of 39. The Cougars were 6 out of 10 from the free throw line. And my good friend Billy Rocket, keeping up with the field goal percentage, says that they shot 14 out of 39 from the field for 36%. That's for the entire game. For your Casey Junior Rams, who move on to the championship game against the Centralia Tigers, they were once again led in scoring by David Barnes, who had 16 points, including a slam dunk. It was fun to watch. Nazavion Nesbitt close behind with 14 points. Carter Oliver with 9 points. Malik Grissom with 8 points. Josh Crowder had 4 points. Wyatt Evans with a 3-pointer for 3. Casey Junior Rams were only 7 out of 18 from the free throw line, but they shot 22 out of 46 from the field for 48%.
Not bad.
And Billy says they had identical halves. They were 11 out of 23 in the first half for 48%, 11 out of 23 in the second half for 48%. So consistency there on behalf of the Junior Rams.
Definitely consistency.
Yeah.
Well, and they'll need that consistency against a good Centralia team this Thursday night as they'll meet for the Class L title. You and I will be here to bring that game to everybody live here on AreaSports.net. So spread the word. Let them know that, hey, we're going to be here to bring you that championship game this Thursday night. I don't know that we're going to do the third place game, but we will be here for the championship game for sure.
We'll probably go on air about, 7:15, 7:20?
Yeah, they will be doing the medals and trophy and stuff after the third place game. So, it's probably not going to really tip till about 7:30, but we'll see. So, spread the word. We'll be down here Thursday night to bring that championship game. Ought to be a big crowd down here Thursdays, and we hope to see you here in person. But if you can't make it, join us live on AreaSports.net. Congratulations to Coach Pinkston and all the Junior Rams. They've punched their ticket to take on the Centralia Tigers. Should be a good one this coming Thursday night. So for Ron Standard, Billy Rocket, this is Randy Olson saying thanks so much for watching. Again, the final score, Casey Junior Rams of Mount Vernon over O'Fallon Carriel, 54-39. And so long from Red Lake College.